To the
I
Dawn.
never would have thought Raven was a member of Altosk.
It looked like he and the Dawn were close. The old man probably has a pretty important job.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, but he's probably one of Altosk's top officers. The fact that he can leave town on guild business shows the Dawn trusts him.
That old man. You can't judge a book by its cover, Rita.
Fishier and fishier.
Sorry, I was drinking strawberry Fanta. So if you hear me burp, excuse me. Like so, I apologize. But that stuff is nasty burps. It's kind of gross. But it just tastes so delicious. Alright, Don. Give up the info! Mofo. Dawn's Chambers.
So you've come back,
Of
have you?
course, Flynn is in here. He get on my nerves.
Yuri. What? You two know each other?
Unfortunately.
Yes, we're old friends.
You don't say.
I see you know Yuri as well.
I get around. Round and round.
We crossed paths during the assault on the city. Now then, what business?
We came to ask you about a man named Barbos of the Blood Alliance. It looks like he's the one behind the recent string of stolen Blastia cores.
I see. So Barbos is tied up in your problem as well.
You have a problem with him too?
We have come to ask that the Union relinquish all ties with the Blood Alliance. Other guilds have begun to follow Barbos' example, abusing Blastia in other areas and disrupting the order of society. If we can count on your assistance, I feel that together we should move to put an end to the Blood Alliance.
Barbos? He's been testing the limits of my patience lately.
Uh-oh. Don's
Looks like it's time to remind that brute how a proper guild behaves.
His level 60 fire
A
attacks.
clash between the guilds and the Empire was avoided the other day, largely due to your intervention. However, if Barbos is left unattended, the relations between our two states may yet again be torn apart.
And that's not going to be fun for anybody.
The time for stopping Barbos is now.
Since we'll be cooperating with you, I assume we'll be on equal standing with the Empire in this.
Yes, sir.
If that's the case, a united front with the Empire might not be...
Then,
Yeah. We'll deal with this together. Hey, send a message to Bellius. Tell Bellius that Nordopolica's gonna help us.
Man, this is serious.
I have brought a letter from His Highness, Yoder.
A secret note from the Imperial candidate, huh? Read it aloud.
Oh!
If Don Whitehorse is taken out of the picture, we are willing to overlook the Union's responsibility in the Barbos affair.
What?
Don't...
What? What is this?
Looks like you and the young master see things a bit differently.
There must be some mistake. Master Yoder would never say such a
Show our guest here to his own private suite.
Uh-oh.
Don Whitehorse, please listen to me. This is some sort of trap.
Flynn! Why would you...
Hang on. If we screw up, it'll only make things worse for Flynn.
All-out war with the Empire. We'll take everything we've got and march on the Imperial capital. Try and make a fool out of me, and I'll tear these little messengers limb from limb.
And it looks like he's forgotten all about talking with us.
I don't think that Dawn's in much of a talking mood right.
I have to return to the Empire and find out what's really going on.
I said hang on. We should sit still for now and see what...
I suppose you're right.
Raven, give me my school uniform back.
I cannot believe that Yoder would give a letter like that to Flynn. There must be some mistake.
We've met His Highness too, and he certainly didn't seem like that kind of person. But you heard the letter. It said to take Dawn Whitehorse out of the picture.
So maybe it was sent by someone who wants to throw a wrench into what Yoder and Flynn are doing.
But that's nothing more than a hunch right now.
Yeah, you're right. The only thing we know for sure right now is that Flynn is in trouble.
Flynn. Oh dang, I can't even go in prison now. Y'all got a lot.
Huh, that's strange.
What's the matter, Yuri?
It looks like I dropped my wallet somewhere.
At a time like this?
Maybe it fell out of my pocket at the Dawn's place. I'm gonna go...
Okay, don't take...
Alrighty, now to go see how Flynn's holding up.
Oh, repeat, you ain't even with me. How you just told me to.
Yuri.
Thought I was being quiet, but I guess you heard me.
So, you've come to have a laugh at me in this sorry...
Yeah, I wanted to see what kind of expression being locked up put on your...
It doesn't hurt to be forced to view things from behind bars every now and then.
What the hell you think you were doing, coming here with a letter like that?
That was the Red Eyes doing. They attacked after you left.
You don't screw up like that.
Even if it was, the responsibility is mine.
I see. If the Red Eyes are involved, then Rago's gotta be behind it.
But how do you know?
At the harbor, we saw Rago giving orders to one of their assassins.
I hadn't heard about that.
Do you know what they're trying to do?
Most likely they want to force a clash between the guilds and the knights.
That'd be bad. You think another one...
Yes, to put them in a fighting mood.
If you know that much, then get out there and get the real letters.
Gary, the pro at breaking.
I was wondering how long it'd take you to get rid of that damn lock. You've got to stay here.
What? And be your scapegoat? You're just itching to get rid of me, aren't you?
Yuri, if I don't make it, you'll have to die in my place.
Yeah.
Wait, what? The death?
Taking your friend's place in a jail cell? You lost your mind, son?
This coming from an old man who gets rid of his own guards on purpose.
I had a special favor to ask that rookie knight.
You mean Flynn?
The rats that plan these sort of stunts usually like to enjoy their handiwork from someone.
If you knew the letter was fake, why'd you fire everyone up like that?
If I didn't make a good show of things, whoever's behind all this wouldn't bother to come watch. Besides, we've got a lot of hotheads around here who'd never let me hear the end of it if I didn't raise... So that's where it stands. Of course, if our friend the Knight doesn't show up again, Your life is mine.
I know. Tell me one thing, though. What made you want to start a guild in the first place?
I realized I couldn't protect the things that were important to me playing by the Empire's rules.
There have to be some things that were easier to protect when you were on the other side, though. Even in the lower quarter where I'm from, we still had the barrier to protect us.
Sure. But were you happy with just putting up with all the things you didn't like?
Well,
So if the rules the Empire sets don't suit you, you got two choices. You can do like your friend is, and put everything you've got into change in the system. Or, you can turn your back on the Empire and live by the rules you set for yourself.
Ooh.
that's
Don
pretty
dropping
clear cut.
knowledge.
Yep. I think you're gonna have to take responsibility for letting my prisoner go.
You want me to do something besides rotting in this?
The sap who's been putting together this little show's gotta be somewhere in this city. Oh, I've been planning on asking your armor-wearing friend to hunt him down for me, but...
So what? You want me to find them?
Your job is to pay this debt back to me. How you go about it is up to you. That young lady you brought with you is running all over the place helping with the injured folks. You're not the type to be the only one sitting around twiddling its thumbs, right?
Estelle. Huh. That's...
Oh, yes. You want to get that?
Out of the way! The Dawn is passing through!
Is he really planning on going to war just to lure those rats?
We'll teach those Imperial bastards to look down on us!
Oh, Yuri!
Have you finished healing the injured yet?
How did you know that?
The Don told me. This is from him.
But Yuri, things have gotten really bad.
Yeah, I noticed.
No, that's not what I mean.
What else?
I saw them.
You saw who?
The Blood Alliance. Barbos wasn't with them, but
Rita and Repeat are shadowing them right now.
Just what the Don wanted.
Let's catch up with Rita.
Yeah.
How are you expecting to catch up with her? I don't know where they are.
where were you talking with the Dawn, Yuri? You were gone for a long time.
We had a nice little chat through some thick iron bars.
Yuri, did you get Flynn out of prison by trading places with him?
No, it's nothing like that. Flynn would have been released even if I hadn't gotten involved.
What do you mean?
The Dawn planned all along to capture Flynn and use him to find out who's behind this whole mess.
So both the Dawn and Flynn know that there's someone else manipulating things?
Yeah. Why do I keep letting myself get caught up in this stuff? Now the Dawn's making me do his dirty work. What a pain.
Rita. Yes!
Let's go inside.
But if Barbos is in there...
Then we can't just sit around and watch either.
What should we do?
Let me give you a tip.
Oh, it's you again.
Hey, is it okay you being here?
No, it ain't okay. But the Don asked me to make sure you youngsters don't... Why don't you guys come with me to a tavern and hear what I got to say?
We don't have the time to...
Oh, come on. You sound like you think I'm gonna trick you.
Well, you have tricked us before.
I can handle getting tricked a couple times, but there are limits to my patience, old man.
What's with the grim face? I get it. Come now, kids. Show me those pearly whites. All right. We're coming through.
What is this place?
Just a place the Don has for drinking with important guests and haven't seen.
Are you telling us just to stay here and drink?
If your friend comes back with the real letter, things could be settled peacefully.
Sorry, but I can't let Flynn...
We need to find the criminal behind all of this trouble. If that happens to be Barbos...
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Haste makes waste.
What's this?
There are sewer tunnels that sprawl in a labyrinth beneath this town. Long ago, when the town was occupied by the Empire, the guilds used these tunnels to fight back.
Wait! Don't tell me this place is connected to those sewer...
That's exactly what it is. And our plan is to use them to sneak right up behind those guys.
Quickly sneak in and catch them, huh? It's a bit of a detour, but it's the best chance we got.
That's the idea. Aren't you glad you trust?
I won't know that until it's all over.
So, you still don't trust me, huh?
Naturally, you'll be coming with us too, right, old man?
Oh, crap! Then I was totally planning on
I'm saying we want to share the glory with you, old man. Come on, let's go.
Back and forth. Back and forth.
Oh, it's pitch black.
I'd rather not get lost in here and never see the light of day again.
Yo, Genius Mage Girl, can you use...
Are you trying to use me as your personal lamp?
Rita, isn't there something you could...
Nope. Fire magic is only... For us to have continuous illumination, air would need to be constantly supplied.
Huh. Really?
You weren't counting on that, were you, old man?
Is this a blast? It's seriously damaged, but I think we...
Whoa! Isn't that thing gonna explode? Are we...
Of course it's not gonna explode. This is a type of lux blast. It uses that device to charge air and light up.
I knew you could do it, Rita.
But it's on its last leg, so I don't think it'll
Let's get moving while we've still got light.
Oh man, repeat. You are a genius, dog.
What's up, Pupper? You need something?
It's dark, so you'll get lost if you stray too far.
Thanks for worrying about me, lass, but I'll be fine.
It's so dank in here. I hope we don't have to stay too long.
It may be dank. At least the bustle is gone. I prefer the quiet of these tunnels.
Right. I'll never be able to keep up with your sensitivities.
Oh, repeat. Do you know where Raven went?
Hey, Poochie! Where'd you... Ugh! Ow! Ah!
There goes the quiet you were talking about.
Yes, well, I've become accustomed to it.
Stop jabbering about customs and help an old man out!
Oh, money! Definitely need that back after all that.
Monsters!
They won't attack.
We shouldn't have anything to worry about.
The light.
We need to charge up some air before it goes out.
What the?
Don't get sloppy!
Sharpened rage. Blood through that which blocks our future.
Holy power, come to me!
Dragon Force!
First aid!
Alright, who's next?
Smash!
Dragon!
Holy power, come to me! Blood through that which blocks our future. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Put out your hand! Like this? Yeah!
That was scary. I never expected monsters to wait for us to drop our guard before it attacked.
There's no way any monster's that smart.
Perhaps they're weak against light or something?
There are monsters like that?
There are indeed. Creatures that live in dark places such as sometimes have an aversion for light and work.
Oh, right. So that's why they didn't attack. Oh, there's another one of those machines.
Oh, how interesting.
So we just need to be careful to recharge the lamp before it runs out of juice.
Oh, dang. Dang, look at
Someone protect me while I'm casting.
All right, I'm on it.
First aid. Oh, brilliant angels. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse!
I got a little worked up.
Dang, it was like right there.
Guess we can do this.
Oh.
Oh, Caprice of innocent water, grant us your favor. Run through that which blocks our future. Holy power, come to me. First, here I go. Wonderful. Oh, sharpen courage. Run through that which blocks our future. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
All right, who's next?
Nurse! Full power! Onward!
Can't make it nowhere where we need to be. But, oh dang.
There's something carved here. Words? What is this?
Long ago, our ancestors abandoned their nations for forgetting their duty to protect their people, and thus became the true defenders of freedom. That is how the guilds first began. But now, the iron shackles of oppression threaten to strangle us once again. It is because we have forgotten the oath of our ancestors and spent our time fighting one another for our own self. Therefore, we must once again return to the basic principles behind the guilds and join our strengths together as one. We offer our swords for freedom, our shields for friendship, and our lives for the common good. Here we renew our ancient oath.
Hey! Isn't that the Union?
What is that?
It's like a slogan that the Dawn came up with when he formed the Union.
We can't depend on the Empire, so we have to protect each other. In order to do that, we need to join forces and put our lives on the line for one another.
What's the Oath doing in a place like this?
The Union is based on the guilds that resisted when this town was occupied by the Empire. Before that, guilds just did whatever they wanted and only joined together when there was a problem. Once things were resolved, they'd split up again. But with the Empire's occupation...
So the guy who led those guild forces was Don Whitehorse?
Yep. These sword tunnels must have really come in handy back...
So that's when they made the Oath here?
Seems that way. I'd heard there was an actual written oath, but I had no idea it'd be etched in a wall like that.
There's something beautiful about how the oath is written on a wall. It says, "I freed" right here.
Oh yeah, that infamous king of the pirates.
The way Don tells it, he was supposedly a sworn ally. But he was such a shrewd and cunning individual that even the Don had difficulty dealing with him.
The Don's a pretty impressive guy to be able to call someone like that a sworn ally.
Our lives for the common good, huh?
I'm glad I got to see something so fascinating. But we take care of Barbos now. Our swords for freedom, huh?
The Union Oath, right?
Fighting for personal freedom instead of draconian imperial law sounds good to me.
If you feel that way, maybe the guilds are right for you, Yuri.
Huh? Yeah, I wasn't cut out to be a knight.
Huh? You agree, Rapide?
The guilds, huh?
It's already coming out after us. Oh, splash. Come. How am I supposed to know where you go? Oh, shit. It's terrifying.
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
Don't get cocky. Brilliant angels grant us your favor. Nurse!
Hey, that was a nice break from things. Thanks.
Wow, all of that, and somehow I managed to go in there. But there's more stuff in there.
This is awesome! Such grace!
Nurse! Wonderful! No!
All right, who's next? Come on, Win. Knock him around and cut him down. Such great! This is my victory pose! I'm not used to this team.
Oh, brilliant angels grant us your favor. Nurse! Brilliant angels grant us your favor.
Knock him around and cut him down. Windblade!
Oh, brilliant angels grant us your favor.
Boy, this cave cashed us out.
They got us from behind.
We can still overcome this. Oh, brilliant angels grant us your favor. Oh, power that dries souls shine.
All right, who's next? Such grace.
Oh, brilliant angels grant us your favor.
Dragons! All right, who's next? Such grace.
Oh, Caprice, Divinity Waters! Purity!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Flickering Blaze! Burn! Fireball! Nurse! Undefiled Purity!
Holy power, angels, grant us your favor.
Oh, Flickering Blaze! Burn!
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can you really?
Never mind.
Oh my goodness. Move, fish!
Leave it to me! Here I go! Oh, sharpen the blade! Through that which blocks our future!
Flickering Blaze! Burn! Fireball! Oh, sharpened rage! Right through that which blocks our future!
Oh, angels, grant us your favor.
Full power! Onward!
That's terrible.
Where are we?
A tavern in the eastern part of town used by Barbos as a hideout. Basically, it's the place you guys were trying to sneak into.
Then Barbos is somewhere...
Looks like there's a second floor. Let's see what's up there.
Actually, I think I'm gonna end it here because I'm kind of sleepy. So, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. Catch you next time.